Hey friends, welcome to One Flight Down, welcome to the Terry Isle Tasting Lounge, and welcome to another Back of the Beer Fridge Sunday. Today, we are checking out a beer from Innis Gunn. This one is a 2023 vintage of their Kriek beer. All right, so a Kriek beer is a Belgian-style beer. It's a version of a lambic, and it's fermented with cherries. Lambics, to be honest, not really a favorite style of mine. It's a sour beer, like more of a traditional sour beer. I'm okay with a lot of your fruited sours that a lot of breweries do these days that really don't even taste sour. But like a more traditional sour, generally not my kind of thing. I've had a few lambics in my day, and yeah, I've had some that are okay, but certainly not something I want to drink a lot of. And yeah, it's good for a few sips, try it out, see what it's like. So that's probably why this one has sat in the back of the beer fridge for quite a while. This wasn't even in the back of the beer fridge, it was in the back of the regular fridge. It was just tucked away back there, and I really like Innis Gunn's beers. I've had a lot of good stuff from them. Great Scottish beer, brewery out of Edinburgh. I've had some great stuff from them. This one, is just kind of, it's around since 2023. I remember buying this. It doesn't feel like it was that long ago. That said, the rest of the 4-pack that it came in, they're all gone. So, okay. So this was, let's see, there's a little thing on here. It says May 2024, like right here. I guess that's the packaged on date. So I guess it was matured in 2023. I'm not quite sure how that works. But anyway, so it's been kicking around in my fridge for less than a year. That's not so bad. It's, I'm going to say, it's Kriek 2023 oak matured with ripe Scottish cherries. I'm going to say that, maybe, I guess it was packaged then, but that was the year they made it. I don't know. I'm no beer expert. I'm just a guy with a hat that says beer. Okay. It's 5.1% alcohol. That's about all the information it gives. There's a little something written here in the back in very tiny writing. With this beer, we invite you to raise a glass to great Scottish weather. Yes, you read that right. Our Scottish cherry Kriek is made with fresh, juicy cherries, ripened in the famous Perthshire sun, just minutes from our brewery. Accented with a delicious balance of cherry sweetness, hints of oak, and a refreshing tart finish. This is one lip-smacking beer that is ripe for discovery. All right. Again, not a big fan of the really sour lambic type beers, but I don't know. It's Innis Gunn. I'm kind of excited to try it. Let's get it open. And pour it into appropriate glassware. That's right. I've got appropriate Innis Gunn glassware. Might have even come when I bought this. I don't know. I feel like I bought a 4-pack that came with a free glass kind of a deal. So check out the color. Now, the lighting's kind of odd. What you're seeing on the camera is a little different than what I'm seeing with the big window. Like if I kind of turn this around, right? Like if you look through it that way, you probably see the red a little more. It's quite a red beer. Looks beautiful. It's a beautiful color. Nice head on it. It smells quite nice. There's a little bit of like a vinegary-ness in there, but the initial note on the nose was cherry, as promised. It smells okay. All right, I'm going to get into this. Cheers, my friends. That's all right. I don't find it. There's a little bit of a sourness there, but also like a sweetness that kind of tames that a bit. It doesn't leave me with a bad aftertaste, which I sometimes get with lambics and sours, that kind of thing. It's quite a nice beer, actually. I'd say it's quite refreshing, actually. Yeah, I don't really have a bad thing to say about this. Like, you get just enough of that cherry taste. But it's like a fairly light bodied beer. So it just kind of, it goes down really, really easy. There's a brightness to it. A real brightness to it. Like I said, light body, like not super light, like light to medium, I guess. There's a little something there. There is a bit of that cherry taste kind of sticks with you for a bit. Yeah, that is a pretty decent beer. I would, if I saw this somewhere, I'd probably pick it up again. I'd go out of my way to have this again. I actually quite like it. All right, so back of the beer fridge Sunday. I often will, I usually go into the back of the beer fridge, see what we're doing on the next one. Not doing that right now because I've got a couple interesting things coming up with Back of the Beer Fridge Sunday. If you saw recently, I did one where I was looking in the back of another person's beer fridge. I've got a couple of those planned in the future, and I actually have a special guest that's going to be here at the Terry Isle Tasting Lounge that is going to have a Back of the Beer Fridge beer with me. So I'm going to do those for the next little while. And to be honest, I'm getting through a lot of the Back of the Beer Fridge stuff. We're now getting into like things that are meant to age a little bit different than just things that have just been sitting at the back. So I'm not going to do these every week. I'm going to do them just every once in a while. And yeah, like I said, I've got a couple special ones coming up in the next little bit. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Friends, thank you so much for dropping by the Terry Isle Tasting Lounge. We'll see you all again real soon. Cheers.